Yeah.
Why don't I try to put something together so I can hang out at the bar in the daytime and I don't have to go to work? I mean, that was my deal from day one. As long as I didn't have to work in the daytime, I didn't give a fuck.
Do you ever think that, like, you wanted to, have like a, do you ever think that you wanted to have a, fuck, man, I forgot what I was going to ask you.
You don't even smoke weed no more. You better get your shit together or start smoking again.
Dude, I don't know what happened.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is what happens when you get sober. You get retarded. What'd you go to college for? To get stupid. That's like fucking Michael Corleone and shit at the end of The Godfather.
Damn, man, I couldn't have any idea coming to my head, man. No, I think it's funny how, what your influencers are, the first person you see do this or that. But then, sometimes you are able to see past that. Like, there's some people, we had this dude by us, like, and this guy now runs a tree company, right? This guy, Senator Lawrence. And he had a, they used to do this thing where they had a lot of sinkholes. I grew up around a lot of sinkholes. You'd have somebody, you play hide and go seek, and somebody you never find them, You go knock, like, you go knock on somebody's door, and the next day their whole fucking house was gone. It's like, I grew up in a lot of Louisiana, like half of it's sinking. It's like a sinking environment.
So where are you from in Louisiana exactly?
Covington, Louisiana.
Where am I in Covington?
Covington's about 50 miles north of New Orleans.
That's it?
Yeah.
Did they get affected by Katrina?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody lost their roofs. That's a big, like over there, the houses didn't fall down. People lost their roofs.
So when you were growing up, what was Covington like? Was it a fucking deathbed? Was it a projects? Was it middle range?
No, it was.
Your parents have a little bit of money, enough to sustain?
No, my dad was fucking old as fuck, dude. I think he was always sleeping on the couch. He used to go drink at this bar called Tony Padoni's, and he would take me over there during the day. And the lady would see how many chocolates I could put in my mouth. One of the bartenders back there, Big Janet, this fucking
nice
big
sneakers?
girl.
Did you have nice clothes?
My mother dressed us poorly, man. I don't know where she learned to dress, like out of an Indian shop in like a Native American catalog.
Did you need for shoes? Did you need shirts?
No.
It wasn't like you lived off hand-me-downs or anything. So Covington is not like, some fucking neighborhood that's, where your dog is missing.
No, I lived all, like I got hand-me-down clothes, but I didn't get hand-me-down shoes. Like every year my mother got us a pair of shoes, my mom did the holidays.
What'd your mom do for a living?
Delivery. She delivered
what?
Newspapers, cookies, magazines.
What about your dad?
They used to have a magazine called News on Wheels. You remember that magazine? You could go to the dime store or whatever, or the gas station. My dad didn't do anything. Oh, you know what my dad used to do, actually? This is funny. He used to go to colleges. Remember what they had to do at the colleges that would sign people up for credit cards, Some fucking old dude barking over there throwing frisbees at kids and shit, So that my dad had that job. This towards the end of his life. My parents weren't together anymore. But my dad had that job, and he would take me there with him. He'd let me drive him. I'm 12 years old, right? I had a little growth spurt. I was that 5'10", that fucking lean bad boy, ligaments only, son. Dude, sometimes it wasn't even bones. Part of me was just ligaments reaching out and hoping that the marrow caught up. That's the kind of guy I was.
What did your dad do for a living before
he retired? He used to be like a travel agent. He did a lot of he would sign people up for cruises and stuff between Puerto Vallarta. Where's that at?
Mexico.
Yeah, between Mexico and America.
You got a D in geography?
Yeah, Central America.
Jesus Christ. What I got to deal with?
Bro, I walk in this room, dude, I fucking can't think of nothing.
You don't know what Puerto Vallarta is. Even I know that, and I'm a dumb fuck.
Yeah. So there in Central America, and he was like a travel agent, I guess. What did he do when he was young? He wrote for the newspaper. He had a family. He was kind of European in a lot of ways. He liked to be, he worked with the church. He liked to do a lot of, he liked to just sit at like the coffee place and talk, I think he drank a good bit.
How do you feel about religion at this point in your life?
I need a higher power, and for me.
What were you raised?
I was raised probably Christian, definitely. I mean, but nothing heavily. I just always wanted there to be a higher power, I used to pray at night and that sort of thing. But, now I just need there to be a higher power because I want to have faith. Otherwise I feel like you feel alone a lot. There you go. Hit him with that fucking Christmas hitter, bruh. That fucking
I'll throw water on you.
That
fucking
power right there.
that fucking booty star of David, bruh. Fucking damn.
This stuff is tremendous.
That air
I
calamari,
don't
bro.
know
You
what
hit
this
him with
is.
it. God damn,
I can't
son.
even imagine
Can't
what
wait
this
till you
is.
leave for New York.
Fucking hit.
Oh, this protein
bro.
powder. That's right. The other protein
Sure it
powder.
is,
today.
dude.
This is straight
It's
up.
not like you've been drinking
fucking-
Aquavelle, but son,
Yeah.
that shit is fucking damn.
This is straight. I got the vanilla on it. I switched it up. I switched them. I'm
The
switching.
worst. You ever
I'm
accidentally
switching
buy
flavors and
strawberry?
shit.
You ever accidentally buy strawberry?
No, no,
fucking-
no,
Oh,
no,
that's
man.
the worst. You get home.
They got Mexican chocolate in the vanilla.
Oh, dude.
And the
Yeah.
Mexican chocolate's off the hook. And the vanilla's
you-
not bad either, but I switched to vanilla today.
The Mexican chocolate, you
And
reach in for the scoop and a knife fucking pops out
The
of
fucking like
stash.
Carrie at the end of Carrie when she grabs the head through the rocks. What's the matter?
Dude, but this guy,
You're
What do you mean, what's the matter? You fucking farted on me 3 times in 30 minutes.
You're inhaling it through your mouth.
yeah, make a wish.
Yeah, I don't want to smell it.
You don't want to smell it, but it's
Calm
going into your
down,
lungs.
dude.
What am I supposed to breathe? You might
Take a
just
whiff of
no,
this.
no.
Come on, bro.
Take a
Yeah.
little whiff of this.
Dude, that's
This is what
enough,
life
bro.
is all about.
3 farts, you're out. You fucking
this is
blowing
whey
this dude
protein,
out.
I'm telling
His eyes are starting to fucking heat up. Look at him, dude. I'm sorry, Lee, man. I feel like I'm being rude to you.
No,
Nah, don't be.
You're fine.
He loves all this shit.
Yeah.
If there's an opening in that wheelbarrow, go get that wheelbarrow.
And it's got pillars in it, too.
That'd be nice.
And I put you out there under a lamp like a
So
nice-
how old were you when you were driving your dad to campus?
Dude, I was 12 years old.
So that put him at 80?
Yeah, he was 82. So he would drive and he'd sleep on the way there. I'd stop at my buddy's house, dude, as long as he was resting. Because I was fucking showing off. I had a Delta 88 suddenly. My friends are still, going through adolescence, inside trying to, blow a flute to get their dick to fucking get taller, like they see on those commercials in India. And fucking here I am pulling up, in a Cutlass and a Delta 88. I go in, I'm like, bro, shh, come out, get in the back seat. Let's go for a ride, right? So my buddy Scott get back there, and we would just fucking cruise around, dude. My dad's sleeping, bro. And here was the thing, my dad's neck was real bad, so even if he woke up, I would just tell Scott, keep it quiet back there for a minute, I'll just tell him we're lost or getting gas or something. And then my dad would go back to sleep. And I'd cruise around a little more and then take my buddy back. I mean, dude, at 12, 13 years old, a friend picking you up, we pulled up with a sleeping senior citizen, dude. People thought that we were fucking, kidnappers, bro. Senior citizen
He's
kidnappers.
passed out. You blowing pot smoke at him while he's sleeping and shit.
I think maybe we smoked a cigarette, but then one time, bro. Dude, one time I do remember this. I'm driving back from Hammond, Louisiana. And, so this is how I kind of got into, I don't know if it's how I got into comedy, but this is the first time I ever really spoke in front of people.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.